So, hello and welcome. Today, I'm going to be making a tier list of characters that I think are good for tournaments. This isn't going to be reflective of the current meta, but characters that are always going to be pretty solid to be in tournaments if every weapon was balanced. Now, some characters get really good and bad. Example being like Jae Young. Everyone played Jae Young for one tournament, and now no one's really playing him anymore. And that's like a seasonal character. I'm talking about characters which will always be good. And we're going to go through in order of here to here, just so it's a lot easier for you guys to see where I place them instead of doing S tier first, A tier, B tier, C tier. So we're going to put Thatch first, B tier. Well, he's very average, 2 average weapons, average SIGs, not good stats. Ada, B again because of 3 defense. Sentinel, I'm going to put in A tier. Sentinel's always going to be pretty decent. Lilsun, S tier. I'll explain all my choices in afterwards, I think, if I need to. Terrace A, but only because his weapons kind of do the same thing, and if like all weapons are balanced, it's not that good. Bryn A. In 2v2 she is S tier, but A. Azuri A, Baraza A. There's gonna be a lot of A's here. B for the Ember just because of 3 defense, but if they ever make her good, I think she's like low-key kind of broken, so she's kind of like in the border. Then we got Azov, gonna be going here. Bodvar S, Koji S, Olgrim S. That's a lot of S's in a row. Bodvar always good, Koji always good, Olgrim always good. They have good SIGs, good stats, right? Just all around really solid characters. Sword for these 2 characters is always good. Lance and Axe, they just complement each other very well. Bow always like kind of strong. Hammer is a good kill confirm weapon. Diana is going to go in A, like top of A tier. Diana's really good, but if one of her weapons is weak, like right now Blast is pretty weak, it kind of pushes her down a lot. Jala, the stats are wrong. Core, Jala, the stats are bad. Core's here because his weapon comp is so good. Shang is here because his SIGs and weapon comp is so good. Val is here because the SIGs and weapon comp are so good. Ragnar, because the SIGs and weapon comp is so good. Cross is gonna, I'm not really sure where to put Cross. I really want to put him in A, but I think people would disagree. We're gonna stick her in A, but this is my personal opinion. Mirage, I think something's just wrong about her 2 weapons to combine. Cassidy, 9 decks. Right now, that's not that good. Nyx. Nyx is going here. I really want to put Nyx higher, but she has issues with her weapon comp, like a lot. I don't think Blasters and Scythe really work together too well, honestly. Mordex S. Mordex, 2 amazing weapons. Active input SIGs, godly stats. Humiko, on the same level as these characters, yeah. Artemis, she's like a sleeper pick, right? So I could see her being S tier, but I think I have to put her B. Like I could, like, depending on the meta, like her SIGs are so spammable and so good. Something just isn't right about her, and I can't put my finger on it. Same thing with Caspian, but that's just because his 2 weapons just do the same thing. Oh, Caspian's going down here. Yeah. Tidra here, God SIGs, God weapon comp. Zol, same thing. Kaya has not the right stats for her weapons. Really good stats, but not the right stats for her weapons, I think. I think you really want attack and dex on a weapon like spear and bow. No. On spear, you want the dex, so you want the 6 dex. Isaiah, yeah, leave the bus. Oh, Jiro, we're making a new tier for Jiro. Okay, yeah. How do I add a tier? I need to add row below. Here we go. This row is going to be called Never. So never pick Jiro in tournament. I just do it for, for the memes, for the clout. Orion B. No, Orion A. Orion definitely A. Linfei B. Oh, but her stats are so bad, but her SIGs are so good. Zariel, yeah, stats are bad, SIGs are amazing. Force speed just does not do this character justice. Rayman is so slept on. Rayman is so slept on, so good. Dusk slept on as well, but still like B. Yeah, Fate, yeah, okay, up here. Thor up here. No, Petra up here. Thor here. Yeah. Vector, if you're a Lance main, all the way down here. If you're a bow main, like up here, Vector's Vector's bow SIGs are crazy. Like one of the best, I think one of the best kits in the game. I think we're gonna try and get through it. so I can put everyone in their position, and then I can order the tiers and explain why. Oh yeah, up here, he's like top of A. Frax, bad weapon comp, no, bad stats. Oh, great sword characters. Jaehyun he's going up here because his SIGs are just so good. Mako's going up here because his SIGs are just so good again. Nash. I don't know why I'm even concentrating that. Nai, oh, yeah. Nai's like, Roland, you know what, my boy Rex, he's had a hard time. I've seen the pain of Roland trying to kill. So Roland's going down here, you know. He's really good, but he just could never kill. Hattori, yeah, S. Scarlet, S. Magyar here. So now we're gonna order the tiers. So best character to main for tournament. Never gonna be. Do I think these characters are ever gonna be bad? It's gotta be in this order, right? Bodvar, Koji, Hattori. All three of these characters, first of all, sword. You'll see they all have sword, right? They're all insane. They're all insane SIGs, good stats, good weapon comp, right? And if you can play all three of these characters, you'll always have a meta pick. I think there's never going to be a time where all of these characters are bad, and that is very, very, very useful. Now we got the Mordex. Just everything about Mordex is insane, and I think Fate's going to go above Mordex because Orb is very solid. Orb is like Orb doesn't really have a terrible matchup where Gaunts do. Yeah, then you got here. Lilsun is just Lilsun. Like I don't know. Lucian's just always been really strong in my eyes for tournaments. And even in a current meta, right? In this current meta, I would say a character like Nash, Thor, and Cassidy are better than like Lilsun, right? Yeah, but the thing is, Hammer will get nerfed, and over the year, in the entire year, Lilsun will average out as the better character, is what I mean. A. Who's the top of A? Who's the best character in A tier? Like, Virgin, yeah. Here. How do I need to, yeah. Yeah, this order. Or, first of all, I didn't order this. I think Olgrim, Scarlet, yeah. No. Yeah, Scott, yeah. Then we got God SIGs, God stats, God everything. There's just something. Oh no, he's going up here. Yeah, bottom of here. He's an insane character, very slept on. Now Sentinel. I've got a bit of Hammer bias here because right now Hammer's really good. So I'm trying to think of where I'd put them if every weapon was balanced. Now I think the bottom, if this tier is like Orion. No, Orion doesn't even. Yeah, and then top of this tier is like Nash. We'll get to ordering it. We're making progress. I'm seeing who's better than who. Like, Mako's not better than Jaehyun. Turret is better than Mako. Yeah. Here we go. We're getting some progress. No, he's going up here. Okay. I would say this is ordered enough. In between the tiers really don't matter. The difference between this character and this character is a lot less than the difference between this character and this character. But when they get ordered, of course. Oh yeah, so all the Scythe Legends are going at the top of this tier. Right, and you're going right at the top. Even like bottom here. Yeah, bottom here. Right. Now, the reason for putting all the Scythe Legends here is because out of all the legends, the legend with the most potential is these three that can do the best because they have Scythe, but all these characters are just very mediocre, right? Like they're all missing one thing. I'll explain. Ada, God weapon comp, God SIGs, terrible stats. God weapon comp, God SIGs, terrible stats. Really good SIGs, top tier SIGs, decent weapon comp, terrible stats. Really good weapons, decent unique SIGs, terrible stats. Something's just wrong about Kai and I can't put my finger on it. Terrible stats. All these characters just have bad stats. But if they had good stats, they would be up here. Queen Nai, just terrible stats. Magyar's actually going down here. Magyar's bad. Okay. Isaiah's going here as well. Okay, the Nai is not on the same level as all these characters, I think. And Dusk is right at the bottom. Lin Fei is like here. Okay. Yes. I think... Okay. Cassie's up. Cassie's up. Cassie's gone up, I've decided. And you see, this is quite a stacked. If you haven't played Brawlhalla much and you're just here looking at the beginning of the tier list, you see how Brawlhalla is quite top, like stacked. Most of the characters are really strong, and I would consider good. And then you got a few outliers where you need to give them a bit of tweaks. Stats change, you know, better SIGs, better stats. Boomy has done really well with Isaiah. Okay, he's going top. Only because we've seen him in tournaments, seen him do well. And then, yeah, this, you'll see it 3 Lance legends down here. That is because Lance isn't working well with blasters, bow, or sword. But actually, work very well with sword, but then Roland can't kill. Roland Sigs, Vector's Lance Sigs are just no Lance Sigs, just 0 Lance Sigs at all, right? Vector, just no Lance Sigs. Caspin's weapon do the same thing, even though he has really good signatures. Terrible, like 4 speed, I'm pretty sure. Not the strongest of characters. Not the strongest of characters, right? Then we got Nai, who just 3 speed. Nai is just so slow. You just can't, like, unusably slow. Jiro, if you haven't played Brawl, if you have, then you know why. 3 defense. 3 defense. 7 dex. So he has 3 defense, 4 attack pretty much, right? 5 attack. Which is terrible. And when you add defense, you take away attack. So you have 4 defense, 4 attack. And then it just doesn't work. His SIGs aren't good. But this is the tiers. I think people only care about S and A. Maybe some people care about their main and B tier. But I think if you're playing up in these 3 tiers, right, you can win a major with all these characters. No, okay, you can win a major with all these characters. Every single one of these characters you can win a major. These will be tough, but you can still do it. Every character you can win a major with, but just these, just play characters in these 2 tiers right now. Like right now, the meta might be a bit different. I would say some of the Hammer legends aren't as good, like are better. Like Thor is better than Hattori right now, I think. But in the entire year, when Hammer gets a little nerf and this weapon gets a little tweak, I think the top characters will stay on top. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Tell me what character I got really correct and put in the perfect position, and tell me what character I should have moved. Did I get your main right? And what videos would you like to see in the future? Anyway, see you guys later.